Morning, everybody. It's Ramona Remisat again with the Daily Angel Guidance Message. And today's message is for Thursday, April 20th. And I hope you're having a good morning so far. Cheers. I'm having the rest of my smoothie and then I'm going to be going for my run, hence the running get up. And for today's message, I decided to work with the Archangel deck. Hi there, if you're on. Feel free to write a comment. Let me know who's there, where you're from. And yeah, so today is, like I said, I'm working with the Archangel deck today. And the card for today is patience, which we hate, right? We hate that word. People cringe when they see this because we live in a society of instant gratification. We want it now. We wanted it yesterday. We don't want to have to wait for anything. But what the angels want to say about this is, just because you maybe haven't seen full evidence of them helping and supporting you doesn't mean that they aren't busy. They're not, it's not like they're sitting there, twiddling their thumbs, keeping you at the edge of your seat waiting. They are busy, they are working, but sometimes it's a matter of there being a process, right? You have to have certain things that happen first before the next thing can happen. And what they're actually, I love the imagery on this card, so I just want to show you, it's this angel and she's watering the plants, right? Because this is how they show it to me. It's like when you ask your angels for help, it's like you putting a seed in the soil, right? And then they give you guidance and you listen to that guidance and you walk it out. So that's like you watering the plant and making sure it gets enough sun, and you kind of talk to it and you do all the nurturing. You're doing all the right steps, but you're just not seeing that seedling pop up and you're thinking, what the heck, what is going on? But what you're not seeing is that, strong root structure that's taking hold in the soil, right? To create a strong foundation so that when that seedling does pop up, it's fully supported. So think of it that way. If you're not seeing full evidence, like I said, yet of your angels helping you, there is stuff happening. It's that root structure that's forming, that's getting nice and strong so that you are supported, okay? The actual wording on the card says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, but still they need nurturing and patience, right? So again, it's that divine timing piece. The angels are busy. They are working on what you've asked for. Good morning, Trish. Thanks for being here. They do hear what you want. They are working on it. But again, it's a process, right? And they want to make sure that foundation is there for you. The other way you can look at it is like a jigsaw puzzle, right? If you've asked for something, it's like this piece of the puzzle, but if that piece can only fit with this piece over here and this piece isn't there yet, sometimes you have to hold on and just wait for, for that piece to be there, and then it all starts to slide together. So, patience, like I said, it's a word. We hate it. We don't want to wait for anything. But remember, time is a human construct, right? In spirit, there is no such thing as time. It all flows exactly at the exact right moment when it needs to happen. Oh, that's so funny. See how these messages are aligning? Yeah, I had a conversation with my best friend yesterday, which was exactly the same thing I was talking about in the angel guidance message from the day before. So there are a lot of synchronicities, a lot of things aligning right now. Everybody's kind of in that same mental wavelength about different things. So it's a really, really cool time right now. So don't get discouraged. Keep talking to your angels. The tendency we have is if we're not seeing evidence of them helping us, we stop asking for anything, or we think that, we start to get all these crazy ideas in our head. We're like, well, I'm not seeing any of their help, so maybe I don't deserve it. Or maybe, they're too busy working on something else I've asked for so that they're not bringing me this. Or, maybe I'm, I don't know. We just think all these crazy things. And I want to assure you that every time you ask, they are working on it. Immediately they get to work on it. So don't start, letting your mind tell you all these other crazy stories, right? And they don't pick and choose. It's not like they're sitting there with the list, like, let's see, what did Trish ask for? Oh yeah, okay, that one's good. Yeah, we'll do that one. That one, no, we're not doing that. That one, we got to think about it. They don't do that, right? They don't pick and choose. So you can give them a list of a ton of stuff, but they're going to work on all of it. All right, so I just wanted to kind of clear up some of that stuff for you guys too. So today, I guess there's not really a homework assignment per se, but it is just to, realize that it's all going to happen in exactly the right timing. And it kind of piggybacks on yesterday. The more we push and try to make things happen, the more they kind of run away from us, right? So if you can back off, have some patience, allow them to do their thing. Now, that doesn't mean you don't do anything. If you're getting guidance and you're picking that up clearly, you have to take action, right? If they give you guidance and you don't do anything with it, you're not gonna allow them to fully help you, right? So if you're feeling like, geez, I really need to call this person, or I really need to go to this place, or I really need to write this email, or I really need to do whatever, do it, right? It's up to you to take that action step, because they can't do that part for you. Again, remember, when you work with them, it's a partnership. It's like two hands together. They're gonna do part, you're gonna do part, and together is how you get all the wonderful stuff that you're trying to bring into your life, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have any other questions, I guess. Thank you for the hearts, Trish. Glad that's resonating with you. So yeah, so hold off, but don't stop watering the plants, right? Like I said in this analogy of, when we ask for help from the angels and we listen, and we get the guidance and we walk it out and we do all the steps, that's what you need to be doing. So even if you don't see evidence yet of them fully supporting you or helping you, don't give up on the process, right? Don't, stop watering the plant, like I said. So you got to keep doing your part, because you never know when that next day is going to come, that's the day that you finally see the seedling come up through the soil, right? Going back to this garden analogy, right? So you water, you keep it in the sun, nothing's going on. After a while, you get fed up. There's a tendency to want to just chuck the whole thing. And then the next day, bang, that seedling's through the soil, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day, right? So don't quit before you see the miracle is really what they're saying. All right. So have a fabulous day today, everybody. Enjoy. And then I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the angel guidance message for the end of the week. And quick reminder, if you weren't on yesterday and you're catching this on replay, I now have 365 days of angel prayers available. This is an anthology collection of angel prayers that have been put together by angel practitioners around the world. You can follow along day by day. You can just sort of open it up to whatever day. You can intuitively get a date in your mind and open it up to see what the prayer for that day is. But it's fabulous because there's so many, prayers. And again, remember, think of prayer just meaning a call for help. Right? We have to ask our angels for what we want, and the minute we do, they step into action, but you have to ask because they can't interfere in your free will. So this is a great way to ask. There's prayers in here for healing, for self-love, for creating, for living an inspired life, for transitioning, for healing from grief, for having your best year ever, for mothers, for change, for grace. Like I'm just, in a quick flip through, there's for the equinox, right? So even on the, the other sort of holidays, it doesn't just have the Christian holidays, right? So there's all kinds of things in here. Prayer for peace, for protection, for release and letting go, for forgiveness, remembrance, all these different things. So my prayer in here that I contributed, hi Tracy, good morning, is a prayer for healing with Archangel Raphael. So if you're interested in getting your hot little hands on this wonderful anthology, 365 Days of Angel Prayers, you can message me. It's $20 and they make great gifts, especially now. Think about Mother's Day coming up. This is a nice book for that. So you may want to get one for yourself, one for a gift. And I can also inscribe something in it if you do want to give it as a gift. You can just let me know, okay? So I just wanted to make a mention of that. Tracy, you missed a little bit, so I'll just quickly recap. Our card is Patience, which is just that reminder. If you don't see evidence that the angel is fully helping you and supporting you right now, it doesn't mean they're not there. It doesn't mean they're not listening. It doesn't mean you're not worthy, blah, blah, blah. It just means that they are creating a foundation and a framework for what it is that you've asked for. So it's coming. It says right on here, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, but still some nurturing and patience is needed. Okay, so don't freak out if you're not seeing it. It's nothing you've done or done wrong or anything like that. It's just that whole divine timing piece. Okay, you can go back and watch a little bit more in depth, Tracy, for the beginning part that you missed a little bit. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm glad that it makes perfect sense. That's perfect. It's always nice when things make sense, isn't it? The less we have to kind of dig around and figure out, hey, the better, right? So enjoy this message. If it resonates with you and you think other people would enjoy it, please, please, please share, share, share. That will really help it get into the hands of the people who need it the most. So have a great one. I'm off for my run after I finish the rest of this smoothie. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning for tomorrow's message. Have a great day, everybody.